Okay. So Johnny, let's take it like we're playing a tournament here, okay? So if we're playing a tournament here, can you get to the bunker on the left?
Way up there?
Yeah.
I don't know how far it is.
How far would you say that is, guess-wise?
Yeah, that's about 315.
315, okay, so we can get there actually. So in a tournament, he'd probably hit what, 3-wood?
3-wood.
Okay, so 3-wood, if he hits it over 300, you still have what, 120 yards in? He's still got a gap wedge, lob wedge, sand wedge, something in that range. Right now, where's your focus at? What are you looking at?
I'm feeling where the wind's going.
Okay.
And then I'm just trying to pick a shot shape off the tee that matches it.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit a cut off of the cart path, or are you gonna start it at that white little sign in the middle of the fairway and turn it off it?
Since it's 315 to the bunker, I'm actually gonna tee this one lower and just hit a little low cut up there.
Okay, so he's gonna hit a low cut up there. Wind's coming a little right to left. It'll probably keep it pretty straight. Any swing thoughts or anything?
Just a full turn and then just make sure I rotate so it doesn't turn over.
Okay, so do me a favor. Give me a full turn as a rehearsal. Big turn and then rotate. Now make one more swing and make it a feel, not a thought. Good, now get behind it. Now get external, breathe in, look around, come in, focus, narrow on your spot. Good, okay. So he just hit a little low cut there, not trying to swing it hard. When he hit that shot right there, I counted his routine, it was 10 seconds on mine. So he hits anywhere from 10 to 11 seconds, and that's where we want to try and keep him. For me, once again, the only trouble here, I believe, is right. And I barely missed the ball ever right. So for me, I can aim a little bit more right and know it's going to draw off there. Like I said, I haven't really had much warm up, so I'm going to do one more, make sure I finish my turn, and then return, and that's my only thing. I make that into a feel, okay? So my spot's real narrow. I'm looking at the cart sign in the middle of the fairway, and if I hit it straight, good. If it draws, I'm fine too. I smash that. Let's see where that goes. That should be in the fairway. It's fine. Okay, so we're sitting here at 114 right now. My ball ran through the fairway, so I lied. I didn't hit the fairway, I went through the fairway. We have a back blue pin here. Cardinal sin on this hole because it runs from front to back slope. I'm gonna keep it below the pin here, okay? Now, here's the problem I'm looking at. I've got trees, so I can't hit anything 114. I can't get over it here. I've got to go below it, but I can't run it too low because it's going to go in this bunker right here. So I've got to flight something like a 7-iron and hit it about 115 yards. So what I'm going to try and do is, how do you hit a 7-iron 115 yards? That's the hard part, okay? I have a system for it. So if I have a 60-yard lob wedge, that's my baseline. A wedge goes 100 yards for me with that same exact golf swing. 9-iron goes 110. 8-iron goes 120, 7-iron goes 130. So I need something about 110 so it doesn't go long. So what I'm gonna do is hit this like a 50-yard lob wedge, okay? But I'm gonna take out a 7-iron, okay? And that's gonna go about 115 here, but I gotta go on the shorter side. I can't get it on the ground too low too early because it'll hit right in that bunker. So I can't take a little short poppy swing because it'll roll out. It would be on the green, but it's gonna hit in the bunker. So I gotta go long enough with a little decel under there to get it under this, but back over this, okay? So I would like to start it up the left side, but I can't because there's kikuyu there, it'll grab. Kikuyu means grab grass. But so I gotta actually feel like it's a low draw off a left to right lie. So I've got some things I gotta deal with right here, but I'm gonna deal with them, all right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this 7-iron, I'm gonna take it back and I'm gonna swing it like a 50-yard shot with a lob wedge and see what we can do here. A little low. Let's see how that rolls up. Okay, so I rolled it up on the green. Is that on the green, guys?
Just through the back.
Just barely through the back, okay? So, good shot, okay? I wanted to start it up that left side. I thought it would turn right off there, but it was a great shot, okay? I'll take it. So we're gonna go over to Johnny now. Okay, so what did we scope it? 114. 114 left to right lie, but right to left wind. You're just gonna play it straight?
Yeah.
Okay, do we have any thoughts for that? Is it a full lob wedge, or what is it, 56, 52?
I got gap wedge.
Okay.
Just gonna get 3/4 gap.
3/4, okay. And so is there any strategy to this? Because it might spin back. It's not gonna spin back because it's not a full.
That's why I took the 3/4 one.
Okay, so he could hit a 56 there, or is 54, what are you playing?
54.
So he could play a 54 and get there, but he's taking absolutely more club, which is a 52, so that he actually a gap wedge. For what reason?
So it doesn't spin back.
So it doesn't spin back off a green that's back like this. So it'll roll up there and it'll be just fine. You can play it back or forward or anything in the stance?
Yeah, just maybe a little bit towards the back.
Okay, take the spin off?
Yeah.
Okay. Good shot. It's fine, it's on the top tier. Good shot. Okay, so Johnny hit that a little right. It turned right off that lie. Anything you were thinking over that ball? Was there any thoughts that crept in your mind?
No.
Okay, so the only reason I asked that on every shot. When we hit a bad shot, usually something's creeping in our brain, whether it's like water left and then you block one right and then you think it's your golf swing, it's your mind. You're not in the right place. So let's get you in the right place. I'm gonna keep asking him what's going on in his brain. You should ask me what's going on in my brain. You never know. All right, come on over on this side. So I left myself in a spot. If you look at the slope, come on over here, please. I left myself on a downhiller here. And what I do here is I play this, if I was gonna putt it, I'd putt it like that was green also, grass, okay? I'd putt this like this was all green. And if I did putt it like it was a green, it would come up, I'd have to putt it about right here and it roll itself out, okay? So if this is my hole, if this was all green, we gotta calculate in the rough, okay? So I'd add probably about 6 feet to that, which means if I putted this, it would be a dead flat putt from that lie, okay? So I could putt this like a flat putt and be just fine, or I could hit a little lob wedge. Both will work for me. It'd be more fun for me. I mean, I'll flip this thing to a foot with my lob wedge, but I'd rather have you guys see how I'd hit a putt here, just so you could see what I'm doing. So if I took this out, past the hole doesn't run out much, I'm just gonna putt this like a flat putt and see how this thing runs out rather than hit a lob wedge here. And you'll see that I'm gonna putt this exactly like a flat putt. Okay, so okay calculation, I'm inside 3 feet. So the thing is if you looked at that, my calculation was close. I'd say I needed another, 2 feet of putt and I would have been fine to putt there. Okay, so that's how I calculated. I added it, the actual rough here, or the actual first cut here, to my actual putt that had slope to it. Just put it like a flat putt, okay? Pretty simple. Could have used a lob wedge, but I didn't. All right, Johnny, anything you want to say?
Up and then actually goes a little down at the hole. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take him over here because the viewers want to see. Come on over here, Johnny.
Yep.
Okay, so as we go to the low side triangle, obviously it's going right to left, water run towards us. You're gonna play a little more right to left, right?
Yeah.
So it's more level than it would if it was straight at the hole?
Yeah, I think just because of the right to left, it's gonna play a little down at the end.
Okay, so overall, how many feet short are you gonna play it, if any?
About 2.
2 feet, okay. So your hole is right about in here, correct? Yeah. Okay, cool. So he's playing it for a flat putt. What's your read?
I see like a little dark green grass out there just on the inside of
Okay,
that.
so let me put a spot here about 3 feet short and where you think, like here or further up?
That was gonna go a little further down.
Over here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so this is where Johnny's speed and line is, okay? Me, I'd be looking back here a little more, but like I said before, he's been playing faster greens than I have, so it matches up. It's okay, a little low side. Okay, so I liked it a little higher. That's good, Johnny. Any thoughts going through your head before you putted that?
Just a little bit of doubt if it was high enough or not.
Okay, so what do we do on your next putt? Come on up, Lee. Any thoughts we have to have?
On my next putt?
Yeah, no, like next time you're putting.
No, just get a line that I think is right and just stick with it.
Commit to it more?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.